Hello, and welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today, let's take a look at a beer that's not really a craft beer, but I guess we would have to call it a crafty beer. And it's from one of the Japanese majors, and that is Suntory. It is called Suntory Tokyo Craft White Ale, and it is a white ale. I don't know if they intend it to be. I couldn't find anything online about whether it's a Hefeweizen or a wit beer. The ingredients don't seem to make it a wit beer, so we'll find out here. This is a series of beers from Suntory, and probably the most common one you may have seen if you live in Japan is their Suntory Tokyo Craft Pale Ale. And it's currently around. However, they've made 16 different beers over time, including an IPA, the Pale Ale, Saison, Weizen, even a barley wine. And so, but in this series, only the Pale Ale, and now this one, which is a white ale. In the past, they have a number of other series, including their Craft Select series, Craftsman's Beer, and currently they have a World Craft Beer series. So they have, the Craftsman one and Craft Select, those are long gone, but the World Craft and the Tokyo Craft are still around. And so basically, of course, what they're trying to do is to hitch a ride on the word craft, which is now used everywhere in Japan. Craft coffee, craft this, craft that. It's just all over the place. So the word craft has now entered, certainly, the Japanese lexicon. And this beer, again, I don't know exactly what it is. All they say the ingredients are it has malt, foreign malt, and hops. The website specifies that it is Citra hops that they have included in here. So we'll see what this really does come out to be. Rate beer, this one is not even listed, and it has 26 ratings on Untapped, and the average of that is 3.19 out of 5. 5% alcohol, don't know the IBUs, I don't expect it's very high. The label design here shows the evening cityscape of Tokyo with kind of the gradation of lights at dusk, before the evening has completely settled in. And this one costs 240 yen at the liquor stores. Typically, good all malt beer now will cost something like 210 from one of the majors. So 240 yen in dollar terms, US dollar terms, that would be $1.57, and in euros, €1.45. Okay, and as it says here, these beers for the Tokyo Craft Series are made at the Tokyo Brewery for Suntory. Suntory has a number of breweries around Japan, as do the other majors as well. But this is brewed at Tokyo, and it says, have more fun with the beer from Tokyo. And so we have some fun with the beer from Tokyo. I don't get to Tokyo very often. I was there last year in December. Before that, it had been about 4 years or so. I don't tend to get up there too often, and I don't really care for Tokyo. It's way too big, much too big, kind of uncomfortable, crowded, noisy, etc. But people in business and in the arts, of course, love Tokyo because that's where it's at. Okay, well, it is certainly a hazy kind of, what would you call this, hazy apple juice color with a nice fat finger, maybe 2 fingers of white foam. Take a look through it. See the carbonation rising slowly there. Okay. I'm guessing they intend this to be some kind of either a wheat ale or a Hefeweizen. Certainly it's not a wit beer. It doesn't include any coriander, orange peel. Wouldn't say it's a Hefeweizen. I'm going to go with wheat ale for this. It does have a nice light fruity sort of nose, something grassy. Flavor is quite similar, very mild in the initial. Very like kind of tangy fruitiness, something like an unripe plum, maybe something like that. Maybe the tinge of green olive. Kind of unusual. It kind of reaches a peak in mid palate and then very quickly fades out and down. It's not terrible. Untapped people gave it 3.19. I'd probably give it about a 3, maybe 3.1, something like that. It's not bad. Just doesn't do very much. Pleasant for these hot days. We're up to 35, 36 in the afternoons now, and that's mid 90s in Fahrenheit, something like that. So you might want to give this one a go. It's in stores all over Japan now, in convenience stores. You can find it a lot of places. I don't think this will knock you out, but certainly it will refresh you on a hot day. Suntory Tokyo Craft White Ale, 5% from Suntory Tokyo Brewery. That is it for today. Please do take care during the hot summer months. Of course, if you're in the southern hemisphere, during the cold winter months. Bye-bye.